Mic check. 1, 2. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we're live, loud and clear. Welcome to the stream. Tonight, we are going to suffer our way through TGC Kinetic Tours week 37. And I say suffer because it's been a rough go at it the past couple of months. So at this point, I don't really have any expectations. We're just here trying to do our thing. Swing the sticks, let the ball fall where it may. Try to hit it close and tap it in the best we can. That's all we can do. How's all the wonderful locksheads doing out there on this beautiful Wednesday night? Ryan, how's it going, man? Thank you for checking in. Jake I'm sorry. Let's start over. Slow it down. We got Jake in the chat as well. Jeffrey, how's it going? Well, you must have summoned the beast because here we are. Maybe you got telepathy over me. Is that the right word? Telepathy? You got mind control over me. John, what's up, brother? How's it going? Also, Richard checking it says I'm the GOAT. I don't think that's true. That's kind words of you, sir. But I think the GOAT is a little excessive for my D-level content. Jeffrey coming in with 1,234 shining, golden, shimmering, glistening, glamoring, perkily big ones. Thank you. John checking in. How's it going? Kenny, what's up? William, how's it going? Shane. And another Kyle. There's a lot of Kyles checking in. Maybe it's just a K. Kyle's, Kenny's. Foy, what's up, dude? Bong rips for birdies? Well, if we do that, we might not be doing very many bong rips. So let's just say bong rips just because. How about that? We don't have to have a reason to do a bong rip. How many times do I flip my burger while on the grill? Well, that depends if I'm putting cheese on it, which more often than not, the answer is yes. So let's count here. The first initial flip, right? And then probably one more after that. And then I'm going to wait 5 minutes, probably flip again, put cheese on it, and then let it sit. So what is that, 3? Yeah, 3 flips. You could probably get away with 2 if you did it correctly with your heat. Like if you had your heat low enough. But I do 3 flips. What's up, Steve? How you doing? What I meant to say was, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Miles checking in as well. What's up, brother? You made a banana split with peaches. Well, wouldn't that be a peach split with bananas? Yeah, I like a banana split, but I've never ever thought about having any other type of fruit involved. Maybe a cherry, but never peaches. Sounds good though. You set the bar low at 1,300 through 2? Well, I mean, if you're not in Kinetic though, right? Aren't you in Elite Tour? Yeah, I saw that. 1,300 must mean we're going to be in for a tough course, huh? Steve said he's fully hungover. He believes he's dying. Oh, my goodness. I guess you partied hard last night. What was the special occasion? You got brought back to Kinetic. Okay. Well, you're right on the cut line right now. So you might make it. Last I checked, it was 60. So You might be safe considering the deadline is in about 3 hours. What's up, Sean? We got options, my man. Plenty of options. First one is probably going to be what we're smoking most of. Brownie Scout from Rhythm. One of my absolute favorites. And I got some Fade Company. If you've never tried Fade, I would recommend you do so if it is in your dispensary. It is a lower, like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Overlooked name brand. Very underestimated. So go pick yourself up some Fade. I got Gushers OG and Gelato 41. If you like Gelato, or Gelato, however the hell you pronounce it, I say Gelato, so therefore it's my stream. Deal with it, okay? You understand? You get the point. People get so picky about pronunciations, right? Potato, okay? Which, actually, now that I think about it, that's a terrible expression because no one says, but I don't know a damn person that says potato. I've been alive 37 years. I've never heard one person in my entire life ever say potato other than using that expression. Find me one. Maybe a Hispanic individual. What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, Fade Company. Go get yourself some. Pretty good. And we also got some District Cannabis Kill Shot, which is not the greatest. I probably won't even smoke this. It is basically going to be Plan C. Never get to Plan C because the dispensary is too close to resort to mediocre cannabis. All right, let's try to break the drive record for maybe 2 or 3 swings, and then we got to go. I got to play a warm-up round of the open qualifier. So technically it's not a warm-up, but we're going to use it as practice. We're not going to be too upset if we suck. And then we're going to go into rounds 1 and 2 of Kinetic. And then if we have time after that, we'll play round 2 of the qualifier, depending on if it's even worth it, because if we don't shoot at least a 12 under in round 1, I'm probably not even going to waste my time. Did all that make sense? Good. Glad to hear it. What's up, Donnie? This might be something right here. If it follows the path, we might get there. We need 627. That's the, well, 628 to break the record. Our record is 627. And I don't think we're going to have enough speed to get there because that ball is probably going to stop well short. Come on, baby. Keep it going. Let's fucking go. 629. Nate! Write that down so we don't forget it. We've been trying to beat that for like 3 weeks, and I just did it on the 3rd swing. All right, 629, new record. Let's take a few iron shots, and then we're going to play some golf. Choke up a little bit. That one could be it, ladies and gentlemen. Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. Could be a highlight reel. Oh, it died. Too much backspin. Good shot, though. All right, let's do it. Let's not waste any time because it is almost 9 o'clock, which means it's ticking very quickly because the deadline is midnight Eastern Standard Time. And I would like to get at least one round in of the qualifier. We'll speed golf it. Because I'm basically using it as a practice round. Try to get the tempo warmed up. We're playing at Pinehurst number 2. My goodness. That's a nasty course, right? Depending on what the conditions are. All right, we got nothing to lose, so we're going to let loose. Play aggressive. Hope for the best. Take many a bong rips on the way. What's up, Willie? A little slow, but I think it's okay. If we get a little run, might help me out some. Okay. Just don't putt it like a bitch. And wow. Really? That's the definition of putting like a bitch. What the fuck? That's all right. It'll be there when we need it. In Kinetic. That's why we're getting a warm-up round. We don't want to be doing that in the first hole. Trying to make a cut. That should be really good. I think we're going to like that a lot. Get up in there, baby. It's a good ball, considering where we were. Turn. Hey, there it is. What's up, Aaron? If it holds the fairway, it'll be okay, but I don't think it's going to. Is that pine straw there? Which might not be too bad if it's just pine straw. Yeah. We're good here. Although this pin location is not very user-friendly. Yikes. Oh, no. Get them all out. We actually need practice on these bunker flop shots, too. I'm going to stop putting spin on them, especially out of the sand. Much better. Take your par and get out. That's the thing. Don't let them turn into bogeys. like we were doing last week. Well, actually, last week was only one hole. One stupid asshole. And then I was basically defeated from that point. Mentally broken. If I remember correctly, we waterballed. It was a par 3. Waterballed. Second shot went into the sand, which was technically my third shot, right? So water ball, third shot was in the sand. I flubbed it back into the sand. So I'm hitting 5. This is a par 3, by the way. And then I think I flopped up and 2-putted, right? So I took a quad. So maybe I 3-putted. Whatever the case was, I took an F and 7. A 7 on the point. We were already borderline making the cut, right? And that was just the dagger that really, really took the wind out of our sails, to say the least. But, redemption just may be around the corner. Either that or we're going to suck again. And, I'll be bitter and miserable until next week. Either or. This might be good. If it settles down, and it's not going to. I don't think it's going to put the brakes on. Definitely not. I'm still putting that, though. Maybe. That's too much coming out of the... That's just too much risk there. I think we'll flop it, actually. Whoops. That one got away a little bit. How's it going, Lonnie? Also, Troy Justice. And Hazy Jake, welcome into the stream. How's everybody doing on this beautiful Wednesday? We're just getting ourselves warmed up for TGC Kinetic Tours. At this point, I should just call it the Tour of Misery. The Misery Tours. Because that's about what it is when you're not playing well. And I'm too much of a competitor to actually enjoy the experience in the moment, right? Like, I can't appreciate the grind for what it is. I'm just pissed off and bitter because I'm not playing to my fullest capabilities. And I don't have anybody to blame but myself, just because, how do I expect just to show up the day of the tournament and consistently make cuts? It's not realistic at this level. And I was barely making cuts when I was putting work in on a daily basis. And now that I only play once a week, it's not a good recipe for success. But I'm a junkie to the rush and the adrenaline that this stupid fucking virtual golf game gives to my endorphin system. So I'm just here to get my fix. Pretty much is how this is going. Might have ourselves a golf shot, ladies and gentlemen. Brace yourselves just for a second. And we didn't get the bounce we needed. It's okay. You can breathe now. You shot 14 under? Yes. Then you're good. You're well above the cut line. Oh my goodness, the chip shot is not there. Wow. Jesus Christ. This is how it all goes downhill. I'm going to take a fucking bogey on the par 5 that I should have easily birdied. It's all good. Don't worry. I should be happy that we saved par there, but it's super aggravating that I can consistently do that, right? Which is make a 30-footer for par. But why can't I make the 6-footer for birdie? You know what I mean? It fucking drives me crazy. I'll tell you exactly why. The answer is I'm mentally weak. That's all there is to it. I'm mentally weak. There's no expectation to make the 30-footer. So you just do it. I'm sweating like a goddamn broken faucet. When it's a 6-foot putt, that should just be routine. But like I said, I'm a mentally weak little bitch. What can you do? Goggins, tell her what to do. Stay hard. Or we could just leave the putter in the bag and hit aces. That works just as well. Might be a little firm. Yes. It's okay. Tornadoes come close to me? Close as in did I see one? No. But I did get a warning. Warning came across my phone. I was like, okay, I'm kind of in a mountainous area. This is kind of weird that there's a tornado warning, but I'll take your word for it. And then about 2 minutes after that, the local alarm went off. Fire department alarm, tornado warning. You know, please take cover. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing but it wasn't even windy. There was zero wind. It was raining, lightning, and it was like really the clouds did look very what's the word? Ominous. They were very dark clouds, but no wind. I was kind of like I remember driving through it like usually there's strong wind when tornadoes are close by. But I guess it could be one of those things. It ain't happening until it's happening. You know what I mean? Until you're taking cover. So my head was on a swivel. Let's just say that. But no problems. Yeah, I was actually in Montgomery County today. Montgomery County, PG County. And then on my way home, I got the tornado warning in Frederick County, actually, believe it or not. You saw the sky turn green, which is hail. I've never seen the sky turn a greenish color in hailstorms, but I've definitely had some. My car is actually dented right now. You can barely tell. Like, you got to look at it at certain lighting. But the roof of the car definitely took some damage because of hail. And that was probably quartered size hail pieces. They wasn't even that big. I don't think that's getting there. We need a hell of a bounce. We got it, too. Run, ball. Not quite. We need another club. One more club would have been beautiful. And now we left this thing probably in one of the worst spots because we're going to have to put some serious touch on this to keep it close. I'm not even really trying to make it. I'm just trying to keep it close. Play defense here, so to speak. It's not going to stay up. It's way low. My God, look at that break. Gone. So much for my defense. Jesus fucking Christ. Defense has got some serious holes in it. Better tighten it up. And I can't chip. We got lucky because it came back. I should stop chipping those and stick to my flop shot. It's what I'm used to and most comfortable with. Well, the good news is we don't have to play round 2 of the qualifier because it won't be necessary. Good flop shot practice with sticks. Thank you. There you go. A little bit of confidence on that putt. That's all we need. Oh, no. Way too much club. Does anybody know what the green speeds are for round 1 Kinetic? Hopefully they're close to 155s. Because I'm going to get these dialed in, and then I'm hoping I don't have to go through a drastic change. Change of speed, that is. Firmness I'm not really concerned with because it's more the approach shot. But Boom. I couldn't read all that, Justin, but I'm sure it was something wonderful coming from you. Thank you very much for the 300 shinies and also the sub. I don't know if that was a gifted sub or what, but you're the fucking man, brother. Appreciate the love, dude. We are slightly on the struggle bus right now. Trying to make the adjustment before we go to Kinetic. It's not a bad recovery shot. We'll take that. Get up there. There we go. Much better result on the flop than the chips, so I'm going to stick with that. We just got to make these putts right here. That's all there is to it. Stop putting like a bitch and put them in the hole. Those are killers. That's the difference between cut made and being real pissed off for the rest of the week. Because it's one thing when you just don't play well overall. All right, it's not your week. Suck it up and move on. But when you're constantly putting yourself in good position just to miss out on it by the blade of the grass that's on the edge of the cut, you know what I mean? Like just like that. Speed's a little bit off, blow it right past the edge to where adjust the line slightly or the speed slightly and it's going to go in. But the point is, nobody misses closer. And I say, like, all the time, I'd rather miss a mile. Or I'd rather miss by a mile, rather. It drives me fucking insane. It's probably because we miss cuts by, like, one or two strokes very consistently. And you know damn well we leave at least a half a dozen strokes in a tournament on dumbass putts like that we should be making in our sleep. In the hole, please. We can't call them platinum putts anymore. Right now, they're elite putts. Because we're just trying to get back to elite. I don't even want to say the word platinum. I'm the Rory McIlroy of streaming? Damn it, man. That's not who I want to be. So what you mean by that? I'm the Rory McIlroy. Say that 10 times fast. So what do you mean by that? Are you referring to that I'm a crybaby, just like obnoxious little weasel that everyone hates? Is that what you're trying to say? The bots break the game down to a science. I mean, I have my own science. Hit the ball close, tap the ball in. Goggins, let them know.
You don't know me, son.
Of course, you don't need to. I don't need to tell you that because you've been here long enough. You know how we do. We keep things very simple. Sure, they are breaking the game down to a science, but they are also getting the edge. And I'll leave that at what it is. Not all of them, but there's many of them that at least got the balls enough to admit that they're using a controller that made their game a lot better. I'm not saying it's cheating. I would never say that. I'm just saying call it what it is. Yeah, they're doing some science, but they're also getting the right equipment. Get up in there. And at this point, it's like the Tour de France, right? It's like, what's that bike rider guy? Why the fuck can I think of his name? Lance Armstrong. There you go. Listen, he's the one that got caught juicing, but everybody's doing it. So if you want to keep up, you got to get on the juice train. In this case, it's the equipment train. But really, what is like... I mean, there's so many different controllers and keyboard, I mean, I guess you could even categorize different mouse settings, right? There's so many different options and customizations. What should be considered unethical or cheating or something like that? And how do you police it? The answer is you don't. So you just suck it up and deal with it. But I'm just glad I'm not the guy that's on that end of it, right? Because it used to be, he could fucking adjust his mouse to where he could always have it perfect. Look at what happened when I stopped playing the game. My skill set plummeted, right? My scores plummeted. That's just common sense. So that just goes to show you, I got good because I put time into it. I actually focused on getting better and actually like how to get good at the game, right? Just muscle memory is what it is. All it is. You just you repeat something so many times, you can do it in your sleep. As soon as you stop doing it consistently, it's like a light switch. It goes out. You can turn it back on, but you got to earn it. The bots that you speak of and this science that they do, I mean, even scientists make mistakes every once in a while. These fools are on every shot, every tournament, every round, every week, nonstop. So I'm just good, or I'm just glad, rather, that I'm not the guy with the equipment that everybody... And the only reason why they would say that is because they couldn't use a mouse. Because you know damn well they tried it, and many of them did, and they couldn't get good with it, so therefore they just gotta bash it. But I don't think mouse players get bashed that much anymore because there's no real there's definitely no real evidence that PC players are using mouse and keyboard are dominating the leaderboards. It's not the case at all. Could be a ratio thing too, right? Like how many people are actually playing the game with a mouse and keyboard versus how many people are using a controller. Probably like at least what? 5-1? I don't know. I'm just throwing some imaginary numbers out there. Because the leaderboards are dominated by console players anyway. Just because there's more consoles than there is PCs between Xbox and PlayStation. But you would have to consider the amount of people that play on PC and still use a controller. That's a lot of them too. Not everybody uses a mouse and keyboard. There's like a few that I can think of off the top of my head. But now, like, there's maybe 5 right now. 5 that I can think off the top of my head that play with a mouse and keyboard all the time. And there's hundreds and hundreds for controller. So I guess maybe if you do think about it, the ratio that they're like the amount of keyboard players that there actually is and that are successful, maybe there is something to it. Or we're just bad motherfuckers. Most of the mouse and keyboard players are probably diehards, though. Like, I've been playing for years upon years upon years. I don't think anybody's just picking up this game today and going to use a mouse and keyboard and get really good. If you have a mouse, you have to have up and down and button release. If you have controller, it's just up and down. That's a good... Okay, I've never even thought about that way. That's I guess is a good an argument for considering... that's a good argument to make for a mouse being harder. And also you got to think there's no vibration on a mouse. I don't think that's going to turn, is it? Get up in there. Not enough. It's been funny watching Dr. Disrespect. I know, it has been. It's cool that to see a mainstream A-lister play this game and see, like, he's got like 30,000 people watching him play this game. So not only does it create exposure for the game, it also makes it... It makes, well, from my perspective anyway, to see his community, like 30,000, and like most of the people were actually taken to it in a positive manner and kind of like interested in the content. And you know that they're just on the surface of what this community and this game really is. So the potential is there. Like, we always known that if this somehow or another went to esports or did get mainstream, it would explode. It just needs the right combination of... it just needs the right ingredients, right? They tried to get it off the ground a few years ago with the esports teams. It never got out of the planning phase, unfortunately. I think COVID might have been the reason why that went away. Because right before COVID is when they were planning on, or at least there was rumblings of interest of esports for this game. But yeah, I know what you mean, though. Like, to watch them play basic settings with all the aids and meters turned on, it is kind of comical. Especially when you advertise yourself as, of course, like, I know it's all a gimmick and stuff, and it's your shtick or whatever the case. It's your gimmick, I guess is the word, right? But if you're supposed to be like the most dominating online video game streamer or whatever his thing is, you're supposed to be the 2-time video games champion. You're supposed to be the best at everything you do. You should be... you should probably be playing that way. Listen, you can call yourself whatever you want on first-person shooters, call it this and that, but when you come into 2K23, you almost have, and like when you're getting competitive, right? Isn't that what you're supposed to be? You're supposed to be the most fierce online competitor, I think is what the word is, or the phrase he uses. You got to get into the most fierce online leaderboard. And, you know, Doc, let's see your qualifications, right? Let me see your tour card. Every week they run TGC qualifiers. We would love to see you grind up through the challenge circuit. I would even be willing to coach you and help you out. Get good. And I'm sure many others would too. Because you can't be out there playing on beginner settings. Claiming to be the most fierce competitor that exists. Stay on the fringe at least. Not going to happen. We might be flopping that. All right, one more hole to go, and then we're going to move on to Kinetic Tour week 36. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous. I think for me, that's 80% of the battle. Is just trying to suck up the butterflies, dry off the sweaty palms, and put the ball close to the hole like we know how to. Oh, hopefully we get all those out of the way. We do that once or twice. Might be over before it started. All right, let's suck it up. Don't be a bitch. Put the ball in the hole. Goggins, hit me one time. Stay hard. Actually, I didn't want to advance this. All right, cut line is currently 13 under. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Let me just double check. I'm almost positive that's the case. $28 under is the leader. Damn. 14 and 14. What a fucking... Actually, he went 16 and 12. Holy shit. All right, cut is 13 under at 61. So, considering there's about 2.5 hours to the deadline, I don't know, man. 14 under would be real comfortable right now. 13, I'd be sweating a little bit. That's it. 14 under is the number. 7 and 7. I'm confident that we can do that, but I haven't seen the course yet. I mean, even when I'm not playing that great, I feel like I can do 7 and 7. But let's not go in super confident here. Stay focused. Let's get the job done. Mark, thank you very much for the 200. Appreciate the love. All right, let's do it. Okay. Plenty of green to work with. I think if we don't get super aggressive with the pin location here, keep the ball safe in the middle of the green. Let's just make a putt. We'll be fine. Oh my God, we push it a mile away, but actually it turned out to be really good by accident. I'm not even going to pretend like I tried to do that. That was a complete push, but it worked out great. Good golf shot. All right, let's make a putt here. Just as we planned. 148, so the speed's a little bit slower than we were working with, which is good. Ooh, doesn't move nearly enough. We were leaving everything low on the practice round, so I tried to make an adjustment, and we should just trust our instinct. Okay, I like the way it looks. It's probably going to stick there, though, and I need some release, and we're not going to get it. Actually, it's coming all the way back down. It just hit that slope at the perfect spot to where it's coming back. If I'm like half a yard up, it probably stays. All right, realistically, it's not that bad of a putt, though. you fucking clown. Come back to the fairway at least. Wow. It's okay. Let's get birdie and then just get the fuck out of here. What's up, Zach? We actually just started. We're on the third hole and, you know, trying to get it together. This might be really good. This might be the one, baby. Come on. Turn. No, dude. And it goes too far. Oh, no. At least stay in the short stuff. Yeah, we're good there. I definitely don't want to come up short under any circumstances, so just make sure we have enough club for it. Fuck. That's not what I had in mind. You didn't come up short, right? Jesus. Come on, get down there. Wow. Come on, you fucker. There we go. Get in the hole, please. Looks like a tough approach shot. Hopefully I'm not heading for that rock outcropping. Oh my God. At least stay dry. Barely. Hit the pin. Ooh, good thing it had some brakes on it. I didn't think it was going to stop like that coming out of the rough. All right, we got to get some momentum here, get something together. I don't think I hit it hard enough. It just didn't have the line. Fuck. Fuck! It's never getting there, but I'm rage golfing right now, so we're going for it. It's probably the same result as a 3-wood anyway. Come back down. Come on. Wow. No fucking way. Alrighty then. I'm not even going to get excited. I've been on this roller coaster too many times. We know exactly how this ends. slight push. Otherwise, would have been a great golf shot. What's up, Josh? Come on, get up in there. There we go. That'll work. Man, we need an in-between club, like a 115. I think that's the best we can do. I don't really want to pitch it either. But I guess this is the shot we're dealt with, so... That might be okay. Depends on if this thing settles down. Don't run to the back. Come on. It's got to get over. Get off the fringe. Let's go. Come on. That's exactly what we needed. Because if it catches the fringe, it's staying there. Great shot. Hit the ball close. Tap the ball in. Hopefully it's not too little too late here in this first round because we started off real slow. If we can set ourselves up for an eagle opportunity here, that would be wonderful. Because we definitely need two here. God damn it. Hopefully we get a good bounce off this. I think we're going to, actually. This might be okay. This is going to be good by accident. Uh-oh. No, it's not. Unless it settles down, because it is gone if it doesn't. Shit. I'm thinking about actually chipping into this hill. Better than me probably trying to put touch on it. Okay. Get the fuck in the hole. Let's go, baby. All right, we got to turn it up here. Birdie, birdie. And we light it up in round 2. We'll be okay. No, that's going to take a hard left turn. At least get to the rough. And just stay. Yeah, we're good there. That was the best swing of the day right there. Way to show up to the tournament on the 18th tee. Fucking clown. All right, we need to hold this out to get on pace. Well, it's not going to be a hole out, but that's going to be a pretty good shot. Sticks. And there it is. Let's make a putt. All right, so 8 under gets us in. Definitely disappointing front 9. We left a lot out there. All right, let's go get it back, though. Actually, you know what? Let me take a quick restroom break, and then we'll get back to it. 60-second intermission. Rendezvous right back here. All right. 8 under it is. The cut right now is actually 13 under, Isaac, but we are going to shoot for 14 because I think it's at 61 right now. So it's real close. But yeah, 14 is pretty much a definite lock. I don't think that gets there, but it's going to come up short and run, right? Oh my God, that's so terrible. Unfucking real, dude. All right, 9 under it is. All right, get it back on this one. Come on, motherfucker. It's probably going to be a little short if it doesn't stay. Yes, let's go. Come on, make that putt. Grind your way through. Stupid ass. Oh, we need a good bounce here. And we're not going to get it. That's way too much club. Damn. Could hit one less. Probably should be flop, but let's not get away from the flop here. God damn it. Okay. What? It didn't. Speed golf. GG's. See you next week. I honestly don't even know. I don't really feel like doing the math, so we'll just guess. All right, 7 under on the back 9, and we're in. What? Wow. Whoops. Okay, well, we'll see y'all next week. We're probably going to wind up in a challenge circuit very, very soon. It's either that or we just stop playing. Actually, it probably would be more beneficial if we just stop playing for the rest of the season. And that way, it'll reset. It'll reset. Oh, man. All right. Sorry. It is what it is. Whatever. Love y'all. We'll see.